Well, good morning, friends of the show. This is Anna Bolet with Momentum Realty, and you are watching Anna Banana in the 904. Today, we're going to deep dive into another neighborhood, but this time across the river and over onto a neighborhood called Riverside. That would be in 32204. I'm doing this because when I did a deep dive a couple of weeks ago, it seemed to have gone over really well. So this is a nice way to kind of take a look at what the market conditions are doing in these neighborhoods at this time. Today is March 7th. It is 7 in the morning. Temperatures are rising along with our market conditions. So let's hop to it, shall we? Well, here you have the section of 32204, which is located directly across the St. Johns River from the San Marco area. And let me pull out a little bit here. Oh, it's going in. So if we take a look at Jacksonville, just this I-95, 295 loop here. Here is the I-95, I-10 crossover, which I'm always griping about for a very good reason, because that all occurs right in the center of downtown. See all these arteries, and there is lots of traffic there at any time of the day, any day of the week, except for maybe 1 hour before sunrise on a Sunday. This coffee is really, really good. So let's take a deeper look at this. Yay! Report has been successfully generated. Let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, so this is a really nice report because it's only like about 10 pages long, but it gives a good idea of what's going on in the neighborhood. It gives some good demographics right in page 1. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Awesome. Okay, so the neighborhood housing stats and charts. Median estimated home value right now in this area code 32204 is $352,000, quite a bit up from Jacksonville as a whole, and still valued above the Duval County. We are in line with what's going on in all of Florida and above the United States. Very interesting stats here. So estimated home value over the last year, I will tell you that what's been going on over the last year is not nearly as important as what's been going on in the last 6 months, but this is still pretty good information. Our home values here in 32204 have grown by 18%, not quite outpaced Jacksonville, and I will tell you why I think that is. So in the Riverside area, that's an older part of town, more of a historical part of town. There are homes that are mansions there, and homes that were built, gosh, longer than 20 years ago. You're not going to find your tract homes there or like your cookie cutter neighborhoods there. These homes have been built in some cases over 100 years ago. And surely no one was alive back then, but yes, people were alive then, and they made incredible structures. And so when you look down here, there you go. Median home age for 32204 is 76 years old, whereas in the rest of Jacksonville it's 40, rest of Florida 35. Rest of the United States 42. It's pretty interesting. I know my clients from the Northeast make fun of me when I look at a home that was made over 50 years ago, and they're like, "Come on, Anna, our homes up here in some pockets in New York, were built over 100 years ago. So that being said, I believe that that's part of the reason why our estimated home value change is growing quickly, but is still a little behind the rest of Jacksonville because it's a niche market. It's definitely a niche market. Most of the people that purchase in Riverside, or at least most of my clients that have purchased in Riverside, know the area and are particularly interested in there, and they've been around here for a little while. Price range of homes sold. Here you go. This is not a bell curve, guys. So the bulk, of course, is going to be between 200,000 and 400,000. Plenty of homes that have been sold above 500,000, and again, plenty of homes that have been sold below. I would venture to say anything that's below 200,000 in this area of town is going to need a lot of work because it's older. It's probably going to need a new electrical panel and just electric wiring all the way around, plumbing, new roof, HVAC, you name it. It's going to go to an investor. Price per square foot, more of a bell curve here. So price per square foot is going to be between $150 to $350, or rather $150, $100 to $300. Neighborhood report, size of the homes sold, not a bell curve, guys. Really, really interesting. The majority of the homes, though, here have been sold between 1,000 square foot to 1,600 square feet. But again, we've got those big mansions, so above 2,200 square feet. Age range of the homes, here we have it. Here we have it. This is so interesting. Below 25.1, but below 25.13. It's an interesting piece of information. Most of the homes sold are between the ages of 75 and 125 years old. And the number of bedrooms sold, number of bedrooms in the home sold. All right, neighborhood report, people, stats, and charts. This is pretty interesting. The population of 32204 is approaching 10,000 out of the 890 in all of Jacksonville and out of the 936,000 in Duval County alone. I did put out a video a couple weeks ago that talked about our demographics in the 904 because we are over 1 million strong here. Very, very interesting. Population density per square mile, 3,000, about 3,500. Because you can walk in these neighborhoods. Population change since 2010. It has increased by 18.5%. Median age is 33, and male to female ratio is 47%. Pretty interesting. Neighborhood report. Education levels of the population. Okay, so these numbers have been pulled along with the rest of the numbers from this report. These numbers have been pulled from the U.S. Census American Community Survey via ISRA 2020. We just had a census in 2020, and this gets updated on an annual basis. So lots of people with college degrees here in this part of town. Population of children by age, so that again is not a bell curve, but it's kind of an even number here. Not very many school age kids, although there is a school in 32204, which is La Villa Arts Academy, but that is subject for a different video. Population of adults by age group. The majority of the adults are going to be between the ages of 25 and 54. It's a nice even spread though between 21 and 75, right? Households with children, married with children, 383. Households married with children, 879. Married without children, and the single with children, 207. Household income brackets, not a bell curve again. The majority, let's take a look at this. The majority is going to be between 35,000 and 100,000. Okay, presidential voting pattern. I've never paid attention to this. It's about 50-50. This chart shows how residents of a county voted in 2020 presidential election. And this gets updated every 4 years, quadra-annually. Data source, US Elections, atlas.org. Very, very interesting. And then moving right along, neighborhood report, neighborhood economic stats and charts. Income per capita, median household in 32204. We have got 54,774. It is right in line with Jacksonville median income and Duval County median income and Florida median income. Our occupational categories, again, I'm proven right. I love it. A couple of videos ago, as well as the last time I did one of these neighborhood deep dives, we did take a look at what our top industries were. And here we have it. Healthcare and social assistance is still the number one industry in 32204, as well as financial and professional, scientific, and technical. So our tech industry is growing here. We've got several tech companies that are actually moving or have moved here. So it's just very interesting to see a chart like this. I love it. This cracks me up. Days of full sun per year, 98. I'm going to contest that. We've got sunny days almost year round. Even when it rains, it's sunny. We have, yeah. And travel time to work. I love this. If you watch my last video about this, this is a point of contention for me. When people say, oh, it only takes 20 minutes to get anywhere, that is not true. If you work across the river, it's going to take you 20 minutes just to cross that corridor. That traffic, I mean, I don't want to gripe about it too much, but yeah. But if you want to go from Riverside to the beaches, it's going to take you way longer. So, okay, fine, travel time to work. If you work in Riverside or San Marco. Okay, average commute time again. Here we are talking about 15 minutes. All right. 15 to 30 minutes. Again, point of contention. Give me a break, you guys. This is the largest city land-wise in the United States. How do people get to work? You're going to need your car. Don't think you're going to move here and sell your car, even though this neighborhood has a lot of sidewalks and just really cool cafes and stores and venues. You're still going to need your car. Average monthly temperatures. All right. In January, 45 degrees. Okay. Oh, that's minimum. Yeah. That is really interesting. Neighborhood or zip code is rated for walking access to general points of interest reflected in the overall score, plus amenities such as retail stores and leisure such as restaurants and parks. Okay, we have some very cool parks in the Riverside area, and I keep referring to 32204 as the Riverside area. There's a lot of, most of those neighborhoods have sidewalks, and yes, if you live in the interior of one of these neighborhoods, it's gonna be a hike to get to Avondale or the Five Points area. But once you do, it's super cool. And there's a Publix in the Five Points area. There's also a sushi restaurant. and a dry cleaner. I know most people aren't dry cleaning their clothes these days, but we've got stuff for you. I don't know about Maponics. AARP Living Index 432204. That's a trademark. AARP Livability. All right, we're scoring in the average 57 out of 100. We're above average in affordability and access, though. Above average in transportation. And above average in engagement, civic, and social involvement. That's so cool. I love it. Okay, guys, well, that's it for the updates for this week. Again, this is March 7th, 2022. We just did a neighborhood deep dive of the Riverside neighborhood in 32204. Tune in next week for more updates on what's going on here in the 904. Again, this is Anna Banana in the 904. Thanks for watching.